Cloud. All right. So one of the things I wanted to, before we go to the next author, is I want to also display to you that we have we've reached Amazon number one. What is it? Number one new release in trauma psychology. So I'm super excited about that. That was even in a category, right, Dawn, that we didn't even plug ourselves into, and yet we got number one. So I'm very excited about that. All right.
We actually did choose trauma psychology as our category, so that's good. That means
Okay.
Amazon agrees.
Good, good, good. Yeah, I tell you what, Amazon, it not just everybody can just get in and publish anything. Boy, we know, don't we? We've been it took us a long time to, you know, clean up the different flaws and stuff like that it pointed out, which was really awesome to have sort of a publishing entity that keeps the integrity high in that regards. I'm going to try. Okay, so who's our next author?
We're lucky to have O'Keeffe Rodgers from Jacksonville, Florida, as our next spotlight author, who's going to talk about rebuilding connection in the aftermath of alienation and conflict. So delighted Anne is here
Awesome.
with us today.
And I'm going to put let's see here. I'm going to put her screen her promo up for us to take a look at. Anne um, is the title of her chapter is From Wound to Renewal, A Mother's Journey Through Alienation to Hope. I'm so happy that she's been able to participate in this. Welcome, Anne.
Danica and team, thank you so much for inviting me to be part of this. I'm just thrilled.
Mhm. So, okay, so we have a few questions to kind of to go over. I lost my question list. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So we've got just so you know, we've got Dawn. She's looking at statistics in the background to see how we're doing as far as how we're climbing up to the number one in multiple categories like we did last year. Last year's book one, which was our first foray into collaborative publishing. Um, this one is just better. It's got more authors, it's got more details, it's got more resources. Super excited.
And real
So
quick, Danica, I want to tap onto that.
yes,
Last year, I think it took us, I think it was about 3 hours and we made number one.
yeah,
This one, we haven't even really launched yet, and we already got number one new release. So that's exciting this year.
so exciting. And we're competing with Black Friday weekend. This is even better. Like, I don't know what we were thinking. Oh, let's just pick Black Friday weekend to launch the book. So, because nobody's doing anything today, right? So, anyway, so this is huge. Okay, so Anne, what is the one message you hope readers take from your chapter?
Well, um, I am really, like I said, very grateful to be part of this book and this chapter. And the one message that I would hope readers would take from my chapter is that you can find strength in your suffering. And if you connect with others that are on the same journey as you as an alienated parent, you can find strength. I was told by a friend, and I really admire her faith. She said to me, Anne, you've been given a really big cross to carry. Don't waste your suffering. And so to me, that means using the pain that I've experienced to help others grow in resilience and in mental health.
That's huge. You know that
I love
is
that. Yes.
that's huge because there's no guarantees when people call me looking for guidance and hope on when they're dealing with a child custody conflict and their child won't speak to them and they're just constantly inundated by the warfare. I cannot promise them that they will have a restored relationship with their child. God, I wish I could.
Yeah.
It just it it's really heartbreaking to be able to not make that promise to them. But we can, you know, just like you, Anne, like I really believe in life with a purpose. I feel like that sometimes I was a little kid and, you know, in church, and I'd say, and I would, people would give their testimony of the things that they came out of darkness and you know, out from. And I would say, oh, I would love to have something, some like really great thing happen. Be careful what you wish for when you're a kid, even.
Yes, exactly. And that whole concept of not wasting your suffering, don't let it just bring you down. Use it to purpose. Yeah.
That's so true. So true.
Mhm.
Make and you can bring you can find hope in the darkness. Um because you were somebody before your child came into your life. And as much as they are a huge part of your heart, you have so much more to give to other people. Um so what is strengthening co-parenting and family bonds? Why is it so important right now?
So I've noticed that, we live in such a highly polarized society right now, especially in the United States. And when we strengthen our family bonds, despite our weaknesses and flaws, and we practice forgiveness, that's when healing begins. When I look at myself with my weaknesses and my flaws, and I forgive other people's weaknesses and flaws, that's what makes for healthy relationships, recognizing we're all part of the human race. And sometimes it can be a little bit either emotionally or mentally lazy to paint a picture as black or white. Like that person, for whatever silly reason, if they choose a certain brand of toothpaste that I don't use, then that person is dead to me. I mean, that's how silly it can be. When we recognize
Yeah.
that um, we're all part of the human race, we all make mistakes, and we practice forgiveness, that is what will strengthen co-parenting and family bonds.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. And it's you know, when I was talking to Alfredo before, we were talking about how that's very confronting for someone who's been a targeted parent, who's the one that's on the outs. They don't have a relationship with their child. They don't even have custody, any kind of visitation. Ah, that's so hard because it's almost like you feel like that if you practice forgiveness, you're releasing them of of the responsibility or the blame.
Exactly. And the stigma isn't there anymore. It's not as stigmatizing. Yeah. But
Wow.
when we learn about other people's perspectives that are different from our own, we come away a better person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree. So, okay, so what gives you hope for families who are struggling today?
So I believe that technology can really help us connect to a greater number of people, but it doesn't always guarantee quality or depth of relationship. So now we have AI, and the fact that AI can help us learn more about other perspectives, that is a helpful tool. When we can use AI for our own personal growth and development, that's going to help families who are struggling. So I've seen that. I've seen several alienated parents use AI to come up with some really creative solutions, and that gives me hope.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, because it's not going away.
Mhm.
And it can really help you to see, to eliminate your blind spots,
Yeah.
you know, and maybe even, you know, like they put integrated AI in a lot of these parenting apps, talking parents and things like that. And it's really very enlightening because we don't know that we're speaking with a judgmental tone or but we put it in AI, man.
Mhm.
It is good about illuminating those things.
Yes.
And then it makes us aware of maybe points to why the communication broke down.
Mhm.
Uh,
And we can see our own blind spots. Yes.
for sure. I had let's see, we've got Tina Mayer in the room. Are you ready to join us?
Yes. Hi.
Okay, let me pause this for a second so that I can segment the video, and then